It's kind of unbelievable to me that we are here at this moment, considering that this time last year I had approximately 30 subscribers on this channel. I had no idea that these reviews that I were doing were things that people would even want to watch. In May 2020, in the middle of the New Zealand lockdown because of the coronavirus, what happened was is that I was starting to get a little bit desperate for cash because my full-time job is as a music teacher. I teach 50 students a week. Roughly, it's 25 hours a week. It's a full-time job for me, but well, there's 25 hours a full-time job. It's close enough. 50 students a week is not bad for being a music teacher. You know what I mean? 50 private students. But of course, I couldn't teach in person during the lockdown, and I started these reviews as a side hustle, as a way of me getting a bit of extra income to tide myself over until things opened up again. A year later, with over 1,500 songs reviewed through over 500 orders, and these orders have gone from just one song to as many as 18 songs, from singles to full-blown albums. I am so incredibly grateful for the fact that people have supported this channel and that you have all let me know that you like these reviews. As someone who has struggled with things like anxiety and depression over the years, and who started this YouTube channel back in 2012, not knowing what to do with it, and I kind of just left it dormant for 8 years. It's nice for this channel to finally be getting some people coming in to be able to sort of help people find out about all this really great new music, as well as reviewing some stuff from a while back that's timeless, such as the Beyond review video I did recently, which so many of you seem to have enjoyed. That's part of the reason why I'm making this video. I want to thank you all for supporting this channel. When, it's been so cool to read the comments. The vast majority of them have been really, really positive. Occasionally there's been comments where maybe I needed to increase the volume of the music in the video a bit more, and I've done that. That's a thing I've adjusted for future reviews, because it's important to take feedback and do stuff with them. Again, the vast majority of people seem to have come along and have been really supportive and appreciative of the reviews. And so the good news, of course, is that I will continue to create these reviews. And I am also going to be investing more time into this channel as a result. So thank you. Hopefully it pays dividends. I want to give a few quick shout outs as well to two main groups of sort of like supporters of this channel. There have been the people who have come to watch this channel for the King Cobra videos. We've had people like Uncle Crow and Tethered and excuse the language, Pussy Pasta 64. We've had those people come and suggest I do those videos, and credit due to you and Harry Boothole, I think. Thank you to you four and many others for watching the videos about King Cobra. There is also a second group of people, to the credit of Sander Kole. Now let's talk about that, because that's important. I unwittingly, and again, I mean this with there's no drama. I'm not upset about it or anything. I unwittingly became a part of Sander Kole's YouTube channel about a month or two ago, I think. And I did about a half dozen reviews for Sander Kole's channel. And I found out about these reviews by people linking to his YouTube channel. And to see that he was getting such a massive amount of attention and that people really enjoyed, his work, his charisma, because Sander Kole is such an incredibly charismatic person, and you can tell that Sander has a real passion for what he's doing, which is really great. The combination of his merits as a content creator and the professional production on the videos, as well as the review work that I did, it seemed to be a really good combination. And from what I've talked about with Sander, he didn't really expect it to get as big as it did, but it did all right. And part of what's occurred from that is that, while Sander and I had our differences, and I've spoken to Sander about that, and he's spoken to me, and we're cool now. It's chill. What happened was, after all that happened, I suddenly woke up one morning and found that the size of the channel had doubled. And that blew my mind, because it is unfathomable to me that 1,000 people want to watch these reviews. It completely blows my mind. And I understand that 1,000 is incredibly small in the big YouTube universe. You've got PewDiePie with like 110 million. I'm like, how many times smaller? About a 10,000th or 100,000th to the size of him, or something like that. I think it's about a 10,000th. But it doesn't matter, because we're here now. We're in this situation, and this video is going to talk about where we go from here. So a shout out to Sander Kole. Thank you for linking to this channel. I really appreciate it. It's chill. We're moving on. It's good. So basically, from here on out, I want to also give a shout out to Gaming TZ, as well as Oakley. Also Edwin Ho, for helping me sort of understand the situation better with all of the videos and reviews, and for, just being really supportive. I really appreciate it. So thank you to you three, as well as among other people. I've had a lot of really cool sort of comments from people on the Beyond video and on other videos. And it's especially with that most recent King Cobra video, the R18 one, because I could not possibly risk YouTube mistaking those Christmas carols as being for children, right? Sorry to age gate it. I didn't want my channel to be taken down. Now, especially now that we're at this point, because it has been a lot of work. It's been good to see people check that out as well and show some support for that too. Now that we're at 1,000 subs, right? You'll have noticed potentially that there may be some subtitles down here that I have burned in to the video. The reason that I have burned these subtitles into the video at this point is because I want people to be able to understand what I'm saying. A lot of people have asked me to put subtitles in these videos. And I'm going to go through how I plan to do this, right? Because a lot of you guys also want me to go on Bilibili. Sander himself said that the channel, if I was to go on Bilibili, could get quite big, quite a bit bigger than this YouTube one. But I want to do it properly, because if I go onto Bilibili and I don't know what I'm doing, people's first impressions are probably not going to be particularly good. So here is what I'm doing at the moment. Basically, with these subtitles, right, I'm using AI translation via an app called Simon Says, right? It is paid. It's paid software. I pay for each translation, both to transcribe it and then to translate it. I can translate it into one of 100 different languages. And I am acutely aware, given the feedback from people, that the translations are not they're not perfect. They're a little bit confusing. The reason I'm using Simon Says at the moment is because the alternative to me using Simon Says is to pay someone for $1.50 to $3 per minute for their translation work. Now, I am releasing a video on Jay Chow on Wednesday. A very, very big one. It is one of the longest reviews I am putting out on this channel. And I paid, I paid for subtitles. Yes, I did pay for subtitles. I will give credit to Oakley, who was very supportive in this position. Disclosure. No, it was a paid review. But I paid for the subtitles. it's not cheap for AI stuff, but it's a lot more expensive for a professional transcriber to do it. Obviously, for Bilibili, I'm going to need at some point to get a paid translator, a human person to do it. Because, that is primarily a Chinese audience. I know there's people from other countries that go to Bilibili, but primarily it's a Chinese audience. So I'm having to sort of figure out how I do that, as I don't think that I can really justify people paying those rates for a translation on my behalf. And I will also note that I had people offer to do translations for me for free, but I don't want to do that. And the reason I don't want to do that is because I don't feel okay with people doing this amount of work for free. It doesn't make me feel comfortable. I'm also one of those people who, when I make a video, especially if it's if it's a paid review, I would probably need that done within 24 hours. And that's just not reasonable or fair on someone who's doing it for free. So for the meantime, I will use the Simon Says software. When the channel grows a bit more, I will go for a paid translator. I would just need to be able to justify the cost of it. Because especially with some of these videos over the next month or so, it's going to be like $100 to $150 for me to do a translation per video. And I'm not making that money per video at the moment. This channel is not even monetized because while we are over the 1,000 subscriber count, I don't have the watch hours yet. That's just the details with subtitles and captions. The good news is that there are going to be subtitles and captions. The kind of average, not so good news is they're not totally perfect, but they've been in this video this time. So if they're in any way helpful, great. Also, to help you understand bits, I will be putting the transcriptions for these videos as a PDF in each video's description. So you'll be able to read through it. It'll have timestamps. So if there's a part that you don't understand, you can reference it in the transcript. So hopefully that should be helpful, okay? That is the best I can do at this point in time. Now, if we switch over to here, this is my kind of plan for this. We've got Bilibili page. So let's make a Bilibili page. Go to Bilibili. I don't speak Chinese as a main language, so I have no idea what is going on here. This is probably a lot less intimidating to people who speak Chinese than it is to me. But we're going to figure this out. I'm really concerned. Log. Click me to register. Okay. Click to register. Translate to English. Nickname. Spiderhands Productions. I don't understand it. Why is it saying nickname is too short? I don't understand what this is. Is it in the order? I don't understand this at all. I'm so scared by this. Like that one and then that one, right? Okay, what other things do we have here? I don't have an invitation code. What is this? What is this? Why is this like this? Each question is 1 point. I don't know. It's not allowing me to translate it. I don't know how to do this. We have come to a point where I may be able to continue. I don't know what to do here. It says here, ask for an invitation code from friends at Station B with a level of 5. They can exchange it with coins. The exchange channels are as follows. So I literally cannot make a channel with Bilibili even if I want to. This is hard, man. This is hard. I feel bad, but this is where it ends. I can't get past the quiz. So I've tried to make a Bilibili account. If anybody knows how I can go past here, please let me know. But back to the other stuff with this video. There is stuff that I want to do as of next week, where I want to do videos on my favorite musicians. So I want to do a video per week reviewing stuff that I grew up with, songs I liked. I also want to re-review songs that I've done through Sander Cole's channel or artists. I know I've already re-reviewed the Beyond song. I'm happy to keep that on there. I will try and keep subtitles for the Chinese related artists and the other videos I've got on that. And, I will try and keep subtitles on those as well as English transcripts in case people want to use those to translate themselves or, whatever else. I will also be reviewing some K-pop stuff on Fridays as I'm quite eager to learn more about K-pop. And I think that's another niche, well, not really a niche anymore, it's huge, that I would like to check out. And so that'll be on Fridays. I will also be doing some live streams next week for production via Reaper, which is software I use that's fantastic for audio and recording, mixing, and mastering. And finally, I will be doing some another live stream. I want to confirm how that'll be first, but it should help people to get some feedback on their music, which I'm very excited for. So this has been the 1,000 sub video. Thank you again to the people I've mentioned, the King Cobra people, the Sander Cole people. You've all been amazing. There will be more videos coming out this Wednesday with Jay Chow, as well as my regular reviews. If you like what I'm doing with the channel, feel free to support me with the Ko-Fi or Ko-Fi and Patreon links below in the description. And please like and subscribe if you're interested in any of these things I'll be doing in future. If you know how I can get on Bilibili, let me know as well. I don't know what this is. It's very confusing. Stay cool and stay safe, and remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time as they need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. Catch you next review. Spiderhands out.